Not too bad. How are you?
Okay.
What you been up to?
Messing around.
Sitting around? Why do you sound so tired?
You know me too well.
How you been, man?
I've been good. I've just been playing around. Uh,
That chick still running your channel?
no.
No. Just wondering.
hmm. Which one are you talking about? Oh, don't. No, don't. No, don't. No, don't.
Oh man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Excuse me.
We go through things.
Ups
There's
and
a
downs.
learning curve. Yeah. It's kind of interesting. What you been up to?
Not a lot of just hanging out. Fucking working a lot. I haven't been going live as much lately,
Okay.
but just working a lot, doing all my end of the season stuff before the winter comes. Setting up all my plowing contracts and snow removal stuff. You know,
Yeah.
living life, normal shit.
Eating
Nothing
chocolate.
special. You said
Noodles.
eat. You said eating chocolate.
And noodles.
I haven't eaten any chocolate lately, but I did have some noodles the other day. I haven't eaten noodles in a couple days. It was delicious.
I had a real yeah, I was abstained from noodles for a little while. Then I got an appreciation about it again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how it was for me. Fucking, I gave up bread and sugar pretty much for a long time, and then every once in a while when I do have them, I'm like, ooh, this is insane. I don't know. Some stuff
Mhm.
that's too sugary just gives me a stomach ache. But
I've been having this whole affinity with different types of breads. So we I've been really experimenting. So I'm thinking about setting up a cafe again. So
it sounds like you've been
yes,
hanging out with too many white ladies.
don't do that.
Am I wrong? Just
I
saying.
thought you look, you're provoking me to say something I don't want to say.
Yeah, but those are the motherfuckers that be baking loaves of bread, fucking trying to sell people some natural bread for $12 that rots in 2 days.
hmm
Always
A
right.
lot of cake as well. Like
No, they
they're
be
really
putting
good at it.
jalapenos in it and cheese and random
Yeah,
shit.
really experimenting. A bit like jelly. Like I've been experimenting with jelly and like putting fruit in it just to get my child to eat it and shit. You know.
You
Um,
talking like preserve? Like you're from London. What's the difference between jelly and preserve?
no jelly.
I said, what's the difference?
Preserve. The difference. Preserve is like fruit.
What's
Mm,
jelly made from?
gelatin.
Oh, you're talking about gelatin. Okay, like Jello,
Jelly. Yeah,
name
Jello.
brand Jello.
Yeah, that wobbly shit. Um, like preserve would be like marmalade or jam or something like that.
You know what gelatin's made of?
Yeah.
Yep. No,
Yep.
it's good. That's why it's got protein in it.
Yeah, I know. I
It's good for
mean,
you.
I I look. There's no waste when it comes to when it comes to the taste.
Oh yeah,
It's like
I love Jello.
the only thing that holds humans back is the fact that we couldn't eat anything. So, you know.
I mean, being able to consume something and then being able to process it are two totally different things.
Mm-hmm.
Like motherfuckers be eating shit, but not always able to digest it very well.
Exactly.
I
Is
remember for the
is
longest time, people used to tell you you're not supposed to swallow gum. You're
mm-hmm.
supposed to spit it out because it takes a long time to fucking process in your stomach.
Right. but we have people that will try and swallow gold or any other type of thing that'll get them through the borders. Uh, and they have a way of extracting it at the same time. It's like technical.
Yeah, I don't
That's
know why somebody's
crazy.
trying to get powdered gold to ingest. People do it with silver. People do it with gold. People are fucking
Mm,
weird.
yep.
I don't
They,
get it.
the human body is crazy. Like you could do real crazy stuff
Well, you
if
got a
you.
lot of well in the U.S. You got a lot of heavy metals in you naturally. I didn't
Yeah.
I didn't realize. Okay, so there's this I don't know what you call it. This infection, this fucking parasite that gets into people that are around cats, I guess, and it's in their feces. And I guess like more than 70% of society has it. I forgot what it's called, but like cat ladies definitely have it because it makes them more fond to having cats around and being able to tolerate them. And it gets in your brain or some shit. I just found out about this.
Yeah. I think I saw something about it. Uh, it's really interesting how this stuff has actually been going on for a while, but you know,
It's called toxoplasmosis. Is an infection caused by a parasite, Toxoplasma gondii. Pregnant people can pass the infection on to the fetus. Those with weakened immune systems are at risk for life-threatening complications. You get toxoplasmosis after contact with cat poop or eating contaminated food.
wow.
Ew, don't say pregnant people.
I
Why?
might have to.
Pregnant,
Can I
pregnant persons.
restream
No,
this?
it's
This is
pregnant
this is
women.
really interesting.
What's that?
I,
Pregnant women.
Is it pregnant women?
Yes,
Is it
pregnant people.
why
You can't
people
get pregnant.
people can't
I
get
say
pregnant?
You can't get pregnant.
You don't know.
You don't have a
uh,
uterus.
It's 2024. You don't know
You
what
don't
I
have
can
a
do.
uterus.
I say could I restream it
Oh yeah,
because it's
yeah.
kind
You
of
can.
really interesting.
Yeah,
Uh,
definitely
I
can.
wasn't. I just came up to say hey, but say that again. What's it called?
I'm about to pull it up. Let me see. Let's see here.
I'm not really familiar with the live restreaming thing, but you know.
Once you connect it, it'll work. Let's see. Toxoplasmosis is an infection caused by a parasite, Toxoplasma gondii. I don't know, Gandhi or Gandhi.
Why did they
Uh,
call it Gandhi? Jesus Christ.
I don't know. It's
That's
just it's part of the whole name. Um, Pregnant people can pass the infection on to fetuses. Those with weakened immune systems are at risk of life-threatening complications. You get toxoplasmosis after contact with cat poop or eating contaminated food. And then I said, what does uh, toxoplasmosis do to humans? Most people with a healthy immune system who get toxoplasmosis do not have symptoms. Those with symptoms may experience flu-like symptoms, swollen lymph nodes, muscle aches and pains. Severe toxoplasmosis can cause damage to the brain, eyes, or other organs.
wow.
It's all and anybody, basically anybody. I don't remember how many people have toxoplasmosis. That's what I'm curious. How
Taxoplasmosis. Hmm.
how many people have toxoplasmosis? Yeah, over 40 million people are infected with the parasite in the United States.
Is it
This one
just in the
says
United States or is it global?
no, it's everywhere.
Wow.
The CDC estimates that 11% of the U.S. population over 6 years old have had a toxoplasmosis infection. Um, yeah. Worldwide shows that more than 60% of some populations worldwide have had toxoplasmosis infections, some places up to 95%. God damn. It's crazy. It's a lot. It's a lot of
Do
fun.
you think this is just something that happens with cats? Do you think it might happen with dogs or?
Well, I'm just saying this is the only parasite that they found out about that people were catching all the time. I don't remember how recently it was discovered.
Yeah, I
But,
mean, this is the thing. Like, we're mammals, right? So there's always I don't know. I always have this elephant ideology in terms of
but yeah, 60% of some populations worldwide have it, and or have had it. 95% of the population have been infected at one point in some places. That's a pretty big range. Like you're talking almost everybody in their life is going to encounter at least several people with it. It's like a 50-50 shot almost that you're going to run into somebody that's had it or does have it.
wow.
Yeah. Randomness.
Do you own cats?
Do I own cats? Yeah, I got 2.
Oh, okay.
There's a chance I'm done for.
Okay.
I got the brain infection, man.
So what does it say it does? What's the infection or what does it do? In fact, because
Oh, I think I read what it does to humans. Um, Flu-like symptoms, swollen lymph nodes, eye problems. The serious symptoms in rare cases, toxoplasmosis can cause more serious symptoms, including confusion, blurred vision, slurred speech, and unsteady
wow,
walking. So it fucks
wow,
with your equilibrium and blurs your vision. It seems to really fuck with your eyes.
damn. Yeah, but that's true. I mean, I remember when I used to I don't know, maybe just it, like I don't know. I'm trying to think about this. So I don't want to say some inappropriate shit.
It seems
Um,
like almost everybody has it. Anybody that's probably around a cat probably has it. But people that probably aren't regularly around cats wouldn't have to deal with it as much.
mm,
Yeah, it's a little freaky.
yeah, that's correct. Um, no, I just remember like when I was on the farm, we used to do lambing and things like that. They used to always say, "Be careful, like not to handle the animals in a certain type of way because um,
But it
it
says you can
can."
also get it from uncooked meat or shellfish
Right.
that contains the parasite. So that's probably where cats get it from. Is probably from their food. You know,
Yeah, but
if it's
are
common
we
in cats,
are we talking about domesticated cats or are we talking about?
I assume it's any cat because I assume that diet would fit like shellfish and undercooked meat. I mean, I feel like meat and shellfish are pretty common in a cat's diet.
Hmm.
If I had to guess, I don't know. It could be dangerous for people with weakened immune systems, pregnant women, and infants. Pregnant women can pass the infection to their fetus, which can lead to a miscarriage or severe birth defects. I didn't know that.
Yeah. It sounds like oh
Sounds like you shouldn't have cats around when you're pregnant.
right.
What
Yeah.
I digress.
Yeah. I mean, they say that. I mean, they say you're not supposed to be around.
Well, the other reason is because I guess the cats they try to smother kids. Well, I don't think they do it on purpose, but I think it's because they like to lay in warm spots, and they've been
Mhm.
known to lay on top of a kid.
Yeah. No, they're very familiar.
Yeah.
Um, which is kind of interesting. I don't have cats, but I did have one, and it was wild. It was like it just came through my window one day and like chose to stay in my house. And every time my friends used to come around, it used to snarl at my friends. It just like and like it wasn't like I owned it or anything. Um, so yeah, I I wouldn't say I'm a pet person, but highly intrigued. My daughter wants a cat, so I'm sort of like really thinking about it because it's a lot.
Here's this one. I wanted to fact check myself. The AI says yes, cats can lay on babies and it can be dangerous. Smothering, cats can unintentionally smother a sleeping baby because babies can't move pets off their face. A cat sleeping near a baby's face can make it hard for the baby to breathe. Um, and then it's a bunch of things that you can do to protect your baby. There are millions of homes where cats have uh, cohabit, co- cohabited with babies over the years. So, with this degree of contact, you'd think that there would be some solid evidence of cat on baby incidents. A closer read of the article reveals that no such proof exists and any evidence was circumstantial. Oh, okay. So, it doesn't happen that often. People just say it.
Okay.
So, you don't have to worry about your cat smothering your baby as much.
Not
That's
yet.
number one. You gotta worry about the brain worms and the miscarriage. The brain worms
Mhm.
and the miscarriage. You gotta worry about those.
It's a lot.
Dennis
I
got
mean,
cats. Yeah,
you
I
got 2 cats, so I mean, you're taking on vet bills and everything like that. That's a lot.
no. I mean, we have a little bit of vet bills, but to be honest, we have pretty healthy cats. It's not too crazy. I mean, you could get unlucky and have some very unhealthy cats.
So how long you had them for? I mean,
I don't know, like 5 years. I think I've had one of them for
wow.
4 years and one of them for 5. Yeah, I think they're
So
about a year apart. But I don't know how old the one is. The one was a rescue, and then the other one's a normal one. Like when I say normal one, the one I have that's a rescue, her 2 front arms are like sideways like this, and she like walks on her wrists. Yeah,
wow,
she's an interesting one. She's one of those flat faced cats.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Like, God damn,
yeah.
that's a lot.
But she doesn't. But I mean, she's not like hard to deal with. Like she's a pretty normal cat. She likes to hang out, just lay around most of the day. As long as she's eating good, she's fine. It's easy going.
So like uh I'm just saying from a person that doesn't have pets, you know, in terms of cat feed and stuff like that, how does that work?
Her arms are like that because she was born like that. I guess when their bones are malleable. So like I said, we adopted her way later on. But when she was born, her owners could have got braces and that would have straightened out her legs, but they didn't do that. So she just grew in that way, and then they just hardened like that. But I bet she's got some back issues too. You can't really tell by looking at her, but she seems to have a little more of an arch to her. But food wise, they both eat the same food. Nothing too crazy. Every once in a while, if something's going bad, you can give them some more natural food. Um, yeah, it's not too shabby. I bet fucking litter's expensive though. Depending on where you
Yeah, I heard that. I'm just I'm gonna
like my
play this back.
rabbit. Like my rabbit was super easy because like rabbits for some reason are naturally trained to use a litter box for some reason, and that one for me was super easy because they have hay all the time. They eat like lawn stuff, and it's super easy for me because I'm a landscaper, so I always have fresh like lawn trimmings and stuff like that he was down to eat. And then the bedding was just like uh, pine chips, super easy to do.
Hmm.
But yeah, I love rabbits. I had a big rabbit. That was probably my favorite animal to have, and they live just as long as cats. I think they live about 10 years or something like that. I thought my rabbit was much smarter than my cat.
Yeah, I mean, my first pet was a rabbit, so
Your first pet was a rabbit. What kind of rabbit did you have?
it was a white rabbit. Um, and yeah,
No, I'm saying like was it big or just like an outdoor one? Or
I don't know. I mean, I
I'm picturing like a white rabbit with like blood red eyes, and you're creeping me out. One of those lab
No,
rabbits.
add brown eyes. Add brown eyes. No, it's cool. It's actually really nice. It's just it ran away, but it used to just eat these white flowers that was in the bushes. I didn't even know what they were called.
Oh yeah, they eat like everything. It's so weird. My rabbit used to love roses. Like she would eat a whole fucking bed of roses, and it's weird because like when you think about a cat's tongue is really rough. Like if a cat has ever licked you, it feels like sandpaper. But they have really soft tongues, and then all of a sudden they're like chewing on thorn bushes and stuff like that. And I'm like, ooh, this just sounds miserable to be chewing on. It's such a soft like mouth and palate. I don't know how they wouldn't stab themselves with a thorn.
Yeah.
Hard pass on that one. Tyrex says cats are the best. And Senna says he buys his litter in bulk at Sam's Club. So cats are okay. Cats are very much all different. You know what I mean? They all have their own personalities. It's a roll of the dice with cats. I picked the two cats that we got. I'm glad that they are both normal and not too bad.
Are you able to pull up my chats?
Yeah, I can see all of like these are coming from Cyrex on your channel. They have a little I don't know if you can see them. They have a little like paper clip.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, there you go.
And that's how I can notice them.
Yeah.
I used to keep turtles. Ooh, I never really kept any turtles. I had a snapping turtle that I caught once, but not that I kept. Just keep turtles when I was a kid. They're awesome, but you have to clean their tanks. Yeah, I bet they stink too. Fucking, I can't do reptiles. Reptiles stink too much.
There's I got a shop across the road that does reptiles. I just couldn't have them in the house. Like
My brother had an iguana.
You need a big house
for an iguana.
I don't know. I think for a reptile, you need a big house and a pool.
Yeah.
Like you can't be in an apartment or.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it depends. I mean, I guess it depends on how big they get. I guess iguanas live for fucking ever. Some of them can get so big. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I would want like a big reptile running around. I've seen some people that have fucking really big lizards just rolling around their kitchen and in their fucking houses. They just let them free roam. I'm like, ooh. People do that with rabbits too. Most of the people that own rabbits now, like nice rabbits, they let them go throughout the house, and they don't keep them in cages anymore because everybody's like against caging an animal, especially like a rabbit that bounces around all the time and needs to jump.
I just remember like spending so much time dealing with the poop. Like it was like bullets. You know what I'm saying? It was just all over the house.
No, it was like fucking Cocoa Puffs.
Yeah, all over the house. Like it's just every day, all day.
I just like that they're easy to clean up. You know, it's not fucking. It's not like any other animal's poop. I could just sweep it in a dustpan and I'm good. Like, no issue. Doesn't fucking stink unless they got some kind of digestive problem going on. Yeah,
it's really comforting though. Like having it wasn't like a bunny or a hare. It's like just standard rabbit. Very sort of. I think it's like very small, but.
Sorry, I said an African gray parrot. I don't even know what that looks like.
Zarx is exotic, so.
Caught a baby snapping turtle. I bet it weighed 10 pounds. When I released him, he's probably still alive. Oh yeah, I've gotten some where like the shells were as big around as my arms. Like I had one almost take my brother's thumb off when we caught him. I just remember him biting my brother's hand, and we thought he was going to lose it. He probably bit down to the bone. It was pretty big. But yeah, those snapping.
I can't imagine a turtle biting.
Oh yeah,
So
these ones have like a spiked nose and they have like a spiked shell. It's not soft like other ones, and they're supposed to like blend into their surroundings, but they're super aggressive and they can reach their head out pretty far. And I remember because my brother had his hands on like the back of his shell, and it reached its head out and bit his finger on the shell. It's like, oh, this is
wow,
perfect.
that's something that's never animated. Like turtles are always portrayed as very slow,
Oh no,
non-aggressive.
not snapping turtles. That's a different animal right there.
Wow.
A bearded dragon.
Oh yeah, that's a lizard, right?
Yep. Yeah, my brother had an iguana named Mare. Mare iguana, we called him.
Marijuana?
Yep.
Was it green?
Yep. He's green.
Jesus.
Oh, there's that hunk of a man. How about you give us a little wiggle on camera, says Cannibal Fresh.
What? What's that one about?
I don't know. Get from your chat.
People are getting like real touchy over here. What? Snapping
Snapping
turtles
turtles
are
are
dangerous.
dangerous. That's no joke. I think the little ones pinch harder, just like everything else. Like I think the little ones they got like sharper claws and sharper beaks when they bite. Gosh, their jaws are just cut right through you,
Mm-hmm.
slice you up. But the big ones, they start getting like I don't know what their clamp down power is, but they're like fucking pit bulls. The way they like just clamp onto shit. Yeah, snapping turtles are no fun.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I don't know. I don't play with lizards, period. Like because hmm, you know, they ain't got the same type of flesh as us, but um they're very hardcore and they got very sharp teeth. So
You got parts of a
the
lizard.
teeth
You
are
got parts of a lizard brain in you.
yeah, I mean, I think that's the thing about humans, like where we encompass. I think that's what made us the master race. Like we encompass like pretty much everything.
Oh yeah, Senate.
Um,
Simon will do open
salute.
panels all the time, and yeah, he's a good. Senate likes to bounce around to open panels a lot too. So
Okay,
you guys can probably
salute.
find something
Oi
to
oi.
talk about.
We're family over here. Um, as far as I'm
Brother from
concerned.
another mother.
Mm-hmm. Mm. You got any plans for tomorrow or
Tomorrow I'm going to be watching the Jake Paul Mike Tyson fight.
what's that?
Mike Tyson versus
Mike
Jake
Tyson
Paul.
fighting? Is that
Yeah.
like is that a performance or
No, you want to see?
exhibition?
I got some highlights. We'll play some.
Yes, please. I want to see that. I thought Mike was like retired already.
Iron Mike's coming back.
Wow. You know, this is the thing about certain types of personalities and people and characters. Like, you can't like, it's like I just don't know. I've never seen another Mike Tyson. Regardless of, I don't know. I watch wrestling a lot, so
What do you think? Who do you think would pull it off? You've seen Jake Paul before.
yeah, yeah. That's the thing. I'm like, what? When you said that, I was like, what? Jake Paul?
Oh, we can look at the open workout highlights. This is what they just did a couple hours ago today. Let me see.
Okay.
I'll pull up something good. That way we can at least get a more accurate look of what they look like right now because they already weighed in, I think.
What did they do the whole weighing thing?
Oh yeah, they already weighed in. They're good to go. They're fighting tomorrow night.
Oh Jesus.
I'm not even sure where I'm gonna watch it at, but oh yeah, it's on Netflix. It's gonna be live streaming on Netflix. So if anybody's got Netflix, you can watch it.
Yeah.
Let me go bigger screen. But yeah, this is fucking Iron Mike today.
Damn.
This is their open workout that they were doing
He
before the
still ain't-
performance.
As you start to elevate in your career, you got to get what you need, right? And I feel like maybe the coach.
I feel like Jake's just being silly.
Tell me what you think of this, Tyron. I mean, he got power.
I'm tougher than I believe I was. When I agreed to this fight, and I started training, I said, what the f am I thinking of?
And Dallas is going to be an amazing night on Friday, and I'm just happy God is with me this week, and I'm just having fun doing my thing. I feel really good, sharp, powerful, explosive, and it's going to be a short night for Mike.
So the night of the fight,
Damn.
The much anticipated clash between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson reached a new level of intensity as recent open workout highlights showcased both fighters' readiness. Paul and
Dude,
Tyson
Mike
gave
looks-
fans a glimpse into their training routine.
Mike looks bad, dude. Mike looks bad. Like he looks like he's gonna fuck
At
somebody
his
up.
age? What?
I think the strength is the last thing to go. Speed maybe won't
Building
be there,
excitement
but he was
as they
never the
prepare for
fast
the
guy.
showdown. The workout event offered an inside look at both fighters' approaches, sparking fresh discussion among fans and analysts alike.
Towards fighting in general, my motivation and inspiration and all that has changed. You know, it's the ebbs and flow. For certain reasons, I would fight in the beginning of my career, you know, like respect or just because someone was talking shit or, you know, I was excited to make a bunch of money fighting or I really hated someone. Now it's just completely different. Now I'm just on a path to world champion.
Mike Tyson showcased an incredible level of intensity and strength in the workout, reminding fans of his prime fighting days.
Damn. He hitting that. Whoa.
Yeah, he don't look bad.
Wow.
Look at this is a 200-pound bag.
Damn, that's serious.
His power-packed punches and focused energy left no doubt about his commitment to bringing his best to the fight. The workout highlighted Tyson's ability to tap into his legendary prowess, reigniting memories of the days when he ruled the heavyweight division.
Difference between wisdom and knowledge. Knowledge is knowing, wisdom is doing.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people know, but
Here's what I say. Yesterday is history. Tomorrow's a mystery. Now, I tell people,
Today is a gift.
listen to me.
The present.
You can have kids. They can love you, but they can fuck up. But if they respect you, they don't fuck up. Respect is everything. I don't want people to love me, respect me. And I say people.
The recent press conference between Jake Paul and Mike Tyson brought tensions to a new high as the two fighters exchanged verbal threats and asserted their readiness to step into the ring. Facing each other with intense stares and confident posturing, both Paul and Tyson left no doubt that they are prepared to back up their words with action.
Are you to knock Jake Paul out?
I'm very prepared. I had a small
Night, right, is going to have a reunion between 6 generations of boxing fans. For all of the people that rooted for the young 20-year-old heavyweight champion.
In his own recent workout video, Jake Paul displayed an impressive level of focus and physical conditioning.
How
Through
old
intense
is Jake
routines,
Paul?
Paul is proving his commitment to facing Tyson in top
26,
form.
27.
Paul made statements recognizing Tyson's conditioning and power,
Wow.
mentioning that he looks to be in
Half
his
his
best
age.
shape and considers him the strongest opponent he's
26.
faced.
He's in
Yeah,
his
man, he's
20s.
looking really, really good. I'm definitely a little bit
Yeah, late
crazy,
20s.
and I'm definitely a
Wow.
little bit scared. You know, this is the toughest fight I've had to date against the
You
most
better be
experienced
scared. This is
opponent.
Mike Tyson we're talking about.
Right. went from fucking Disney Channel to fucking boxing Mike Tyson. Like I get a little scared.
It's at heavyweight, and Tyson's dropping people and sparring. He looks the best shape
and the strongest he's ever been is what his coaches are saying. And so I know on November 15th it's going to be a war, but I just plan on outboxing him and showing the world what I'm capable of and coming alive in the moment and knocking out one of the best to ever do it.
I know.
A content creator. I like to have
Wow.
fun. You know, I've always been the class clown, but I'm a killer.
Imagine that.
This is what I was bred to do. This is my destiny. On November 15th, I will stop him and become the face of boxing.
What's up,
And
what's up?
whether people hate that or love it, they're going to have to accept.
Yeah, man. I don't know.
Imagine that though.
That's
Imagine
what I'm
like
watching tomorrow night.
imagine you know, being in the ring with a legend and like
So check this one out. The last fight that Mike really had that was kind of big, I think, was with Roy Jones Jr. And it was a few years back, and it was two kind of old timers going at it, and everybody thought it was staged and this and that. There was somebody he put on the card. He put Jake Paul on the card, and it was the first time Mike was back, and it was Jake's first like professional fight, and now Mike wants this to be Jake's last fight. Is also going to be on the same card with him. Like, I brought you into this world, boy, and I'll take you out.
that's a it's a
I
I
don't
don't
think there's anyone
there's any-
alive that would actually think Jake Paul could beat Tyson in a straight up fight. Yeah, and that's what everybody's going to say. They're going to say it's rigged regardless. So it's like you almost got to judge the people going into it. So with the Tyson and Roy Jones fight, I think they weren't going hard to the head, but I do think they were going hard to the body because Mike Tyson broke several ribs on Roy Jones Jr. And they were both 40, 49, 50 years old at the time. So it just depends. I think there might be stipulations, but if anything, it's just like shots to the head. I think Tyson could sit somebody down with shots to the body. I don't think he needs to hit you in the face. And I think Jake's pretty much a lot taller than Tyson, I would assume.
No, he's made a living out of that. Like, I've watched Tyson for a while, as you know, like with my intros.
Yeah.
It's just
So I'm thinking if they did make an agreement, it'll be body. Maybe he'll only go hard to the body. It'll just be lighter stuff up top. But if that's the case, then Jake has to be taking the gamble of he won't be able to take me out with body shots. That's a risky move. But Jake is sleeping people, so I don't know. He is actually knocking people out. Like, I've never seen, like, Tyron Woodley's a good fucking mixed martial artist. And there's a lot of good mixed martial artists. And a few of the ones that he knocked out, like, he couldn't knock out Nate Diaz, and I didn't think he could knock out Nate Diaz because he doesn't get knocked out that much. But Tyron Woodley got fucking slept. He went down like the fucking toys in Toy Story when a human walks in. Fucking, he just dropped.
Yeah. No, you gotta take an L. Like if this is what you're doing for a living, yeah.
Yeah, it has to be an exhibition. It's not going to be like, it can't be sanctioned in the same way. I'm pretty sure they have all types of stipulations. I just hope Tyson lands a few good ones on the Disney kid. Yeah, same. So
Yeah, I mean,
shut him up. He's getting too cocky. But I mean, he did lose to Tyson Fury's brother. So I feel like when he did go against one legitimate boxer, he lost. So I don't know. You put him against somebody like Tyson. Like, that's the thing. Jake's record isn't against boxers. And regardless of what you think about Tyson's age, he still knows how to box. It didn't go anywhere. It's still in there. So compared to the MMA guys or the wrestlers or the basketball players that Jake's boxed in the past, he's boxed basketball players and jiu-jitsu guys and wrestlers. Like Tyron Woodley's a wrestler too. All those guys were like, their major sport was not boxing.
Yeah.
The
I mean,
one boxer, he lost.
there's amateur like sports and then there's professional sports. So I think like Tyson knows what he's doing.
Yeah, I don't think, and I also don't think they would set him up to go in there and get slept by Jake. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Like, they would want, like, Jake would want it to be a battle. he wouldn't want to go in there and just fucking sleep. Like, even if he paid the guy enough money, I don't think he would want that outcome. Like,
yeah, exactly. I mean,